it doesn't matter how old somebody is, so long as they have hurt your feelings and they have disrespected you, confront them.
I be so sick of you niggas, y'all contradicting. I be so bold myself when you come and fuck me. I feel so ordinary, except when you around me. Treat me like water while you play me out. Arguments, you air me out. Tripping about you.
Hey cousin, welcome back to my YouTube channel, and if you're new, my name is Leandro Simayani. I create content on personal development, wellness, lifestyle, and vlogs. If those are the topics that you find genuinely interesting, definitely be subscribed, like, and share this video. I'm so excited to be starting this episode. This is an episode that I posted on my Facebook and my TikTok saying we'll be starting a series which is Encounter Her, and this is what we are doing right now. So videos that will be based under the topic, or rather the subject which I've put on my channel, which is Encounter Her, which will have to encounter all situations that have to deal with wellness and personal development. So this is the video that we are going to do right now, and the title of this first ever video is going to be how to deal with yourself. And I don't know if you understand what I mean, but how to deal with yourself and why we are starting with this specific and particular topic, and I'm just going to subject it to you right now. The reason why we're going to start with how to deal with yourself is basically because everything has to begin with you and not any other person. You're not going to have a good relationship with others if you do not have a good relationship with yourself. All right. Yeah, so that is the more reason we are going to start with modes and ways to develop yourself. And I have a couple of points, so there are not a lot, but we have a number of points that I am going to share with you guys on how to deal with yourself and how to help you develop personally. So the first point that we are going to state is very important, and the first point is stop looking for who's not looking for you. And this might sound a bit complicated, and what does it mean? All right, so do not look for who's not looking for you, and this is basically has to do with friendship or anything like that. Don't involve or deal with people that are not interested in dealing with you. Do you understand? Don't force friendship or look for people that are not looking for you. Look for people that are also interested in looking for you or doing a number and couple of things with you willingly and not because you are forcing them. And now the second point that we are going to have is stop begging. All right, so this is in line with the first point that we said, which is don't look for who's not looking for you. You do not have to beg for anything or anyone. When somebody says no, it's a no. Don't beg for friendship. When someone is uninterested to talk to you, when someone is uninterested to have a conversation or to keep you in their life, please let's respect that, and then please do not beg. And the third on our list is dress how you want to be approached. And this specifically goes to my ladies, because ladies, we've got this attitude of nobody can tell me how to dress. Yeah, nobody can tell you how to dress, but I'm gonna tell you to say the most important is how somebody is going to address you is the way you dress. Dress according to how somebody wants to address you. If you dress in such a manner, people are going to get the picture to say you are this type of person, hence you will say they are judging you. But how you dress and everything like that is the say and zeal to what you are. Reduce on talking, like do not overshare. So now this oversharing will have to be a topic on its own, because people say more than necessary, especially for us ladies. When you have nothing to talk about in a friendship circle, you'd rather just walk away or not say a lot of things, because when you talk about a lot of things, you end up oversharing things about your personal life or about somebody else. So this avoids a lot of confusion, conflicts and whatnot if you do not overshare things. Don't talk more than necessary. Another point that we have on our list is treat people the way you want to be treated. This is very important. You are not going to treat people like trash and expect to be treated like a passenger princess or a prince. The way you treat somebody also is based and will reciprocate how they will have to treat you. Treat people the way you want to be treated. If you want to be treated with respect, treat others with respect. If you want to be treated without respect, then treat others without respect. And the other point that we have is be good at what you do. When you are given an opportunity to do something, please, especially if you are good at it, make sure you showcase and everyone make sure you showcase and everyone knows to say this particular person is good at doing this type of thing. Do it with the best of you and with your whole heart and interest, saying you want to do it. Let's say you know how to braid hair, you know how to do nails, you know how to design clothes and whatnot. Just do it to your best of interest, and it will bring you more people to come and support either your business, your brand, or your anything. Another thing that we are going to talk about that we have on our list is be more of a giver. Be more of a giver than a receiver. So this is a point that has to do with how you lend help to others. How you lend help to others. All right. This should give you the zeal to say, since Chanda helped me today, I want to help her tomorrow. Don't be a reluctant person to say you only receive help from others, or it's everyone or almost anyone just helping you whilst you do not want to do the same thing. Okay, so once somebody helps you, have the zeal to say you want to help the person next, and then everything is going to go well. Be more of a giver. The most important point that I want to talk about here is respect your time. If you do not respect your time, nobody else is going to respect. Yeah, there are a lot of people that have different type of schedules. After school they have to study, they have to eat, they have to exercise, they have to go to church, and the fact that they do not respect or cherish their time, those programs are tarnished by other people. Because if I have a plan of going to the gym at 17:30 and then somebody just says let's go to town, and I do not respect my time or I do not have a proper plan for it, I'll just go, and the person has already ruined whatever I wanted to do. To put the zeal more in respecting your time, knowing how to plan well, then nobody is going to come in, destroy your programs or anything like that. Time is precious, and they always tell us time is money. So if you do not respect your time, then that is not going to be in the best of it. The other point is, do not go where you are not invited. And when you're invited, do not overstay your welcome. We are all humans, and we understand how it can feel or how it is when somebody just starts choking you and irritating you from their personality and everything like that. You go to your place that you're not invited and you are there oversharing things, overdoing it. Please, when you're invited somewhere, just stay with a thing of not overstaying your welcome. Make your time there more important, more precious, that you would be invited another time. The other point that we have is get busy with your goals. Be an achiever. Mostly ladies, we do set our goals based on nothing. Like, I would say I want to start a business by December, and we do nothing for that business. Like, you wanna have a big brand or wanna be an investor in someone's company, and where do you expect the money to come from? So if you set the goal, get busy with it. I say I wanna have 1,000 subscribers by August, and then here's me lacking consistency in posting on YouTube. Like, how is that going to happen? So here's me sitting down making a video for you guys to see, so I can earn more subscribers, more likes and everything, and followers, and people that are going to love the content that I do, so that my goal can be achieved. Do you understand? No matter how the goal might seem impossible, if you get busy with it and if you have passion to achieve it, everything is going to go well and everything is going to happen. The other point goes to my ladies. So the other point is, do not entertain gossip. In as much as this would seem petty, in as much as this would seem just simple and everything, gossip is something that is so major, and it's a sin. The fact that it's a sin, the Lord does not bless a sinner, especially if you know what you're doing is wrong. Do not entertain gossip. Gossip isn't just about sitting or making a group and talking about somebody, but also getting yourself involved with other people and talking about someone without their presence. Or you can gossip alone, you can gossip with anyone. So please, any topics that have to relate with gossip, if somebody asks you about someone that's not you, rather give them their number and say, approach the same person. This might seem hard and all, but I personally do practice and do not entertain gossip of any kind. And the most important point on the list is when people disrespect you, confront them there and then and talk about it. It doesn't matter how old somebody is, so long as they have hurt your feelings and they have disrespected you, confront them. Because if you do not confront them, you'll be piling up things in your heart, and when you see them, you'll be feeling upset and everything like that, and they will be annoying you, which is also a sin, because the Lord cannot bless somebody who holds a grudge against someone. So if you feel somebody has offended you, please just talk to them directly. Tell them, guy, you've hurt my feelings at this point. I wasn't happy that you've done A, B, C, D, and everything is gonna go well. Because when you approach somebody and tell them to say they have wronged you or they have done this, they will never do it again. But if I tell you an abusive word today, or I hurt your feelings, you do not tell me about it, I'll do it time and again, because I do not know how it makes you feel. I assume the way I present the thing is the way you also reciprocate it. But if you tell me to say this thing has been wrong, then I will also know to say next time I do not have to use the same thing, because my friend is going to be upset. The other point is think before you talk. This is very important. You just can't sit around and speak or talk whatever you want. Speak to anyone however you want. There are people that naturally do not know how to utter words, and they hate other people's feelings easily. So before you say something, just sit, assess your words, think through, is what I want to say necessary? If it is, then bring it out. If it's not, just keep it to yourself, because people get easily hurt and you can't control how somebody feels. That's just the fact. Other point is reduce on how you visit people, especially if they do not reciprocate it. Whole time you are going to see your friend every Monday, every Wednesday, every Friday, you do visit this particular friend, or every after class you do visit this particular friends, and then they do not do the same thing. Don't tell me they do not see to say you visit them. They do. And when you don't go for a number of days, they go like, why don't you come? Why don't you do it? It doesn't mean, do you mean to tell me seriously they do not know where you stay, or they haven't been seeing what you're doing? Is trying to build friendship and make the relationship strong. So if you visit your friend more and they do not do it, they come maybe once in 2 weeks, why are you going to visit them maybe 2 or 3 times in a week? That is personal respect, and those have to be goals set to say you're not going to visit somebody for more than 3 times, more than 4 times, especially if they do not do the same thing. So guys, thank you so much for watching the first opening episode of our Encounter Her. Please make sure you like, subscribe, share, turn your post notification bell, and check in next time.